Hello team, quick video today on a way that you can manage your work and rest times in workouts where you have multiple rounds with rest at the end of each round. Set up 3 columns, start, finish and time. This is obviously going to be the start time for the round. This is going to be when you finish the round. This is going to be how long it took you to complete the round. So in our first example, we're going to use that we have a 2-minute rest at the end of each round. Our start time is going to be 0. We finish our first round at 3 minutes. We know that round took us 3 minutes. It's easy to see from the first one. And now we just add 2 minutes to our finish time, and then we write down our start time for our next round. We hit our next round. Our next round's good. We go a little bit faster, so we finish that round at 7:55. Now, we can either work out how long that round took us now during the workout, but if we don't have time to work out how long that round took us, it doesn't matter. We still just add 2 minutes to this time, so we can immediately get our start time for the next round, which is going to be 9:55. And then if we still have time remaining within the rest, we can work out the difference here, and we can see that this round we went a little bit faster. It took us 2:55. Now, by the end of the workout, you're going to have multiple numbers here within the time column, so you're going to be able to see how long each round took you. If you can work it out within the workout, that's going to be useful because you're going to be able to compare between rounds and see if you're going faster, if you're going slower, if you're staying fairly consistent, and that can give you some immediate feedback within the workout. However, if it is one of those workouts where the work is very intense and the rest period is short, you might not have time to work out the times for each round. No matter, you still will have the numbers for the start and the finish time, so you can work that out at the end of the workout and get that feedback then. But the important thing is that you can easily manage your rest. You can immediately get the time that you need to start your next round, which means that you can then enjoy your rest period, you can recover, chalk up, drink, and all you have to do is check back here, look back at the board to see when you're starting your next round. You're not going to have to keep recalculating your start time for your next round during your rest period, or use another stopwatch or something like that. This is an easy example because we've got a fixed period of rest after each round, but let's try an example where instead of having a fixed period of rest, we're actually resting, say, 1 to 2 rest to work ratio, so we're resting half the amount of time that it took us to do the work. So we still have the same 3 columns to start with. Start time is at 0. We finish our first round in 4 minutes. We can see that first round took us 4 minutes. Now we're resting half the amount of time that it took us to do the work this time. So what can be helpful to do is to introduce a 4th column, which is rest. And in this column, we work out how much rest we need to take before our next round based off of our time for that round. So we finished our first round in 4 minutes. So our rest time is half of this, which means we're resting for 2 minutes. The importance of this column will come in later once we've done some more rounds. We add 2 minutes to the finish time, so then we get 6 minutes. And we know that we start our next round at 6 minutes. We do our next round, let's say we hit pretty much exactly the same time. So we finish our next round at 10 minutes. It took us 4 minutes to do that round again. And we work out again that we have 2 minutes rest. So then we add that 2 minutes to the 10 minutes and we have our next round starting at 12 minutes. So in this round, however, we go quite a bit faster. So instead of finishing in 4 minutes on this round, say on this round we finish at 15:40. We work out that that round then took us 3:40, and we need to rest half this amount of time. So what's that going to be? 1:50 is half of 3:40. We then add that 1:50 to the 15:40, and we get 17:30. So we know that we're then resting until 17:30. That's when we start our next round. So you can probably see as the rounds go on and the times change a bit more, and the numbers get a bit more complex, it can be useful to have this all down on a board where you can easily see start and finish time. You can see the amount of time that each round took you, and you can also record your rest time, which is probably not necessary if we've just got a fixed amount of rest, but can definitely be helpful. We've got alternating rest periods where it's based off of your work time. Hope this helps. Hope this keeps things a little bit more simple for you. You can enjoy your recovery period, your rest periods, and you can also get some more feedback on your consistency between rounds and workouts.